Hello YouTube world. This is the Radisson Celebration Resort in Orlando. I want to give a first person view of this. We bought it in a package. I'll go in a little more detail here in just a second. I paid about $600 for just a Florida stay in Orlando. And it was upgraded to the the Radisson Resort for free originally because we didn't want to stay at the Ramadan that had really bad reviews down the road. Anyways, but I ended up paying $400 for this upgrade. So I'm $1,000 in basically when I got here. It has a nice view. It's an overall hotel, nice hotel. But the lobby, there's a business center, all that kind of stuff. It's a decent hotel, but it's not an upgrade by any stretch. I'll go into some detail on that also. It was Grand Celebration Cruises, Blue Star Cruises, whatever you want to call them. They sold us a vacation package. Tomorrow, we are scheduled to do a tour with Wyndham, which I wasn't even informed about. So apparently this is through a timeshare program. They took a $100 deposit to even let me get my vouchers, basically, for this resort, to get into the resort and for the free meals. And if you do a cruise portion, they also get your vouchers for the cruise there as well, which is at a different location. It's the Radisson Parkway, which is what they told me the hotel was. So I looked up reviews on this hotel for a different hotel down the road. Anyways, it is confusing, but we flew here at least, so we got here in a few hours. I mean, it's okay to stay in, but I'm going to talk about the room here a little bit. I would say my biggest issue with this hotel is, first, it's dated. It needs some updates, big time. Second, my OCD can't let me overlook some things. And third, or second, still, is they don't clean it very well. There are a lot of maintenance crew on hand. There's a lot of room service around, so they come out every day and do the room service, but they're not very detail oriented. That hair has been on that wall since we got here, and yep, just knock it off. It's still on the wall there though. When I got here, this drain that is sort of broken just sits in here. It's a kind of a pain in the ass to get in. Honestly, it doesn't fit in the center of it. Well, see, you want to mess with it for 20 minutes to get it in there. That thing was full of hair. I dug out about a handful of hair with some toilet paper. You can see the rust and the cracks, the shoddy caulking job. They just smeared caulk around everything to make it white again, I guess. But it's old. It's old or just not very well done. So they come in and change the trash bags, but they don't clean very well, like I said. I mean, I know it's just loose under the sink, but thing is kind of rickety like that because they don't tighten it. It's missing all the bulbs. This thing's about to fall off the wall right here. It's just kind of hanging there. If it was lower for a kid. I mean, things like this drive me crazy. I mean, if you can see that, it's just dirty to the max. It's not hidden. It's completely filthy. We'll come over here. More detail. It's a decent little fridge. But as you see, there is mold all over this fridge. It's just covered in mold. Again, just poor cleaning. Poor cleaning. I mean, not my job to pull this out. But these vents, they're just covered in dirt. I mean, it looks like a decent unit, Armana unit, but they're covered in dirt. They don't clean any of this stuff or change it, I suppose. I mean, even in it, you can see the dirt just sticking all to the front. Probably hard to see some of this in detail on the camera, but I don't even know what the hell that is. Under the dish, under the thing, there's just trash on the floor and wires hanging out. So we have a baby with us, so just something to think about. This right here is your coffee maker. This outlet's one of the only outlets in the room. You can't. The thing is practically disconnected. You see the flickering lights every time I touch it. The thing is broken. So here's another broken outlet on the floor. They've got a 6-way plug outlet plugged into it, but it's just broken and tore up. Your little phone for the office, dial 0. Great. Had a little piece of paper. Had a little pad in here, but I didn't realize until I ran to the front desk, they don't have any pens available. And then I got a pen at the front desk and it doesn't work. It's the worst writing pen I've ever got. I couldn't write a note with it. I wasn't going to run down to get a different one. So I don't have all this stuff on hand here. But here's a little Radisson TV listing. Their little menu for the hotel. There's a couple little restaurants here. We'll go to them real quick. Okay stuff. But here's a couple items I'll show you real quick. But first I'll talk about this TV. I don't know why. It's a decent TV. It looks okay. But they have a program on it that it resets. Every time you come back to the room, it goes back to channel 1, turns off the volume, and turns the TV off. Don't know why. And it's the slowest TV I've ever used in my life. You can hit channel, and that's okay. But you don't have any way of knowing what's on. I mean, look, it's like a 30-second delay on everything. You can hit options up here, or source, or options. I don't even know which. Home. One of these will take you to a menu. Yeah, so you hit home. You've got the TV channels. They have HBO. That's the only premium channels I've seen. So sports, kids, high definition. But you can only pick the kids' movies, high definition, basically. You can separate this in categories, but whatever. But again, as you see, there's a huge delay in what it does. It's a very slow process. It's a very weird TV. With our cruise package though, here's the vouchers we got for the restaurant, which I'll go to in just a second. We'll see it. Lunch vouchers, breakfast vouchers, and dinner vouchers. At this hotel, these vouchers are only good for a certain amount. $7 for breakfast. I want to say 8 for lunch, or 9, and 11 for dinner. But you're going to get an a la carte cheeseburger for $14 and $2 for fries and $3.50 for a drink, just to give you an example. So you can get a little salad for $12, something like that, but still not a great price. You're going to pay $20 or something or more to have an actual little meal. The breakfast is basically the same complimentary breakfast you'll have anywhere else with a server. Service is fine, but if you want to get out of there without paying a lot, there's a buffet. It's $15. The only way to get around that, we do one buffet. They let the baby eat for free, and I do the oatmeal for $6.50. So, and the coffee comes with the breakfast, not with the oatmeal. Again, you'll pay $3.50 for any drink. So it was $10, and I put $1 something extra on the gratuity because they put gratuity on automatically. Anyways, that's just I mean, you're adding up $20 a day and charging it to the room if you're only eating once or twice. We've not even made it for lunch. We're going to go and check it out here in just a little bit. Dinner's okay. The food's okay. It's a decent little restaurant. We'll walk through it. Here's your Epcot schedule, or your theme park schedule. They have one shuttle. They only use one, the Metro transport service here. It leaves at 8:25, 11:05, 12:50, 5:10 a.m. or Universal 8:20. And the return shuttles are 5, 8:15, and 10 p.m. or 7:50 Universal. The problem is the park opens earlier and closes later than these shuttles. So you're paying $200 for Disney tickets, and you are showing up after opening and leaving before close. Just a note. Here's the outside of the room. We'll walk down to the hall in just a second. This hallway has looked like this since we've gotten here. There's always cleanup crew here, the maid service, but they haven't vacuumed anything one time. I'll give you an example of a couple of walls. It's just a little damaged. This is the hallway we walked in when we got here. We came in from this direction the first time. And here's my first view of this hotel. This is don't know what it is. It's the wall. And as you can see, there's just trash on the floor everywhere. It's been like this though since we got here. There's a small vending area on this side with the ice machine. Just whatever. Not very clean though. If you can see it, there's carts look like they've been drugged down every wall in this building. I don't think they've missed a wall in here with these carts. It's just tore up. Here's the outside of windows. They need some serious pressure washing done. There was a guy out there with a pressure washer, but they got a lot. So here's the laundry room. I mean, there's not a clean spot in here. This stuff on the floor, I mean, all that will just come up, obviously, if they'll just clean it. So, a little washer and dryer, $2 each. Some supplies, if you need it. We're on the 4th floor, so to be fair, I've only seen the 1st and the 4th. It's a big lake around the whole thing, like a little river with bridges that go out to parking. The best thing from my room is the view from the lobby. If you see it, you can see this little gazebo out here. I'll walk through it. It's in there, a couple of their pictures from the hotel. These are the only 2 main elevators in this building, I guess, that go from this wing. So, same thing in the elevator. This has looked like it since I've got here, just paper and trash, kind of dirty. Whoop, okay. believe this is the second floor or the third floor. I'm not even positive. It's Sunday, so a lot of people are leaving today. It's actually a pretty full hotel. There's been a lot of people here at the hotel staying. It's been a pretty busy place. Okay. Oh, there's your steps. Thank you. Landscaping's pretty nice. There is a good view in the middle. They're always out here kind of cleaning up the stuff. This little gazebo area is pretty cool. It's what you see from the center. Little river. They got some koi out here or whatever. So it's pretty. And the main lobby, we'll walk through it real quick. Just a walkthrough. I probably won't talk much in this. Screen up for a game in the back. Sports lounge. There's a little business center over here. Computers and copiers. Another little restaurant, Starbucks machine. Guest services, car rental.
But he does look at text, so I can
A little gift shop. So the lobby's pretty nice. It's kind of deceiving when you go through the lobby because it looks like a really nice lobby. Here's the outside pool. And this is nice. Again, I mean, to be fair, this is really nice. Unfortunately, we're here on January 9th to the 14th or 16th, I believe. And it's been really cold, so the pool is ice cold. I jumped in it just for the heck of it, but I got out pretty fast. Oh, there's a little hot tub on that side you're not seeing. I missed it. Here's a little kiddie pool, but the kiddie pool is not warm, so you're not going to be bringing the baby in the kiddie pool. Even if it's a sunny day, like right now it's sunny but cold. And this pool here is warmed. And they have a little outside bar that's open at night. It's nice. So this warm pool here is pretty good size. And next to it is the actual main restaurant, Mandolin's, where you're going to eat. Mandolin's, that's the business center next door, conference center. Not a lot happening for that. So, all right. There's a little game room right here, which I've actually not even walked into. And I forgot to show you the workout facility. It's So I'll try to run into that real quick before the end of this. Another little hot tub. This thing was 1.5 feet low the first day. I'm not sure why, but I guess they added water to it. It looks normal now. So the landscaping and all is pretty nice. This fountain's been down since we got here. I guess they're working on it or something. But I'll walk in this little workout facility. It's not much, of course. It's a tiny little workout room. Treadmill and a bench. But with this Grand Celebration Cruises thing, I said they just didn't tell us the details. There you go. Some dumbbells. Actually, it's a pretty nice set of dumbbells, but Smith machine, some towels everywhere. So a few treadmills, a couple ellipticals and bikes, and a couple little benches. But one bench is broken. I was here yesterday. This one's gonna be declined. That's all they got. The pins are gone. So anyways, whatever. But yeah, so we paid about $1,000. We're not going to be covered on all the meals because the meals certainly aren't or they're not free. We're just charging them to the room. I've probably charged about $150 to the room so far this week. And then on top of that, there's a daily resort fee in addition of $13, but I've seen them higher, so that kind of fluctuates. Plus taxes, plus resort fees. But I'm not quite sure how much that'll be until the last day. Anyways, that's the hotel. That's the upgraded hotel on the resort package. And we've got to go do an 1.5-hour presentation with Wyndham tomorrow that we weren't even told about until we got here. So all the floors look pretty much the same. There's the other elevator. I mean, nothing really changes in any of them. They're all a little dirty. But if you come out, that's what you're looking at. Enjoy your stay.